cargo management.
Why did I say cargo management?
You're such a boring person. Oh yes, I've got a brilliant idea. Let's have some fun by doing cargo management.
Fuck, I didn't mean to say that. Like, you know that cargo warehouse on GTA? Collecting the stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do some more of that.
Yeah, we can do that, but I ain't doing fucking cargo management. Oh yes, let's go and check how many eggs we've got. We're gonna count them each individually and then test for salmonella. Who does that? If people die from eating them, then so be it. That's
Wow.
If they die, they die.
It's not wrong. People die every day.
Exactly.
From all sorts of different things.
Exactly. Or exactly, I should say.
Okay, that's just going too far now. Fuck.
Delay in that was
Take the whole world.
not wrong there. And well, no, but hear me out. It's like, oh, how was? Oh, I remember when all the conspiracies about Hitler. What's the worst that could happen?
Channel gets deleted.
If you, sure.
You said it.
A proper loop round instead of having to go up.
Move out. There's a massive explosion in the distance. I half expected to see the tractor and wind. There you go.
That I'm gonna say that's a mildly Do you know what? I don't need to.
Right. You that's enough. Chickens. I was half expecting something else, and yeah, really soybeans.
Growth stage, weirdly.
They've still released the original like normal. Somehow that's scooped up a Land Rover. What the hell was that?
The farmer's useless. It completely lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore.
Okay, I'll show you.
Done yet?
And that's it.
Wow,
Then I'm done.
Okay.
There's 26 litres on its way. Apart from that small, there's 10% over there. There's a little bit over here. Why won't this? Josh, have you tried turning it on? Then, there you go, Josh. You fix it. Oh, is that actually sorted?
PogChamp.
In the Land Rover instead, even though I was next door to the. Sold off by itself, not being turned into any. We want more silage, right? Normally go wrong, but seeing as now it's us two, that's possibly.
I think you're wrong in saying that. Trying to get the trailer so you can actually do.
That's my brain.
Good for them.
Right.
Yeah, the farmer who owned this field before didn't really take care of it.
They could have put a tutorial in on how to actually.
It's work once you download it, but I'm still not that interested.
It's gotta help modders as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
65%.
$18.
Yeah. Played all of the mobile ones.
A worker in it and come over, empty the combine for 19 for something. It won't be built in into the game.
Do that.
They did it with seasons, and that's what people were complaining about on Steam.
A lot of conversations with that mod.
Reading through the comments, and when I found out they were coming into the game, surely they would have talked to the, probably worked alongside the model for
No, they didn't.
it. They didn't.
No. Do you not watch any of my videos, Vic?
To find it out for myself and playing the game.
No, well, then it's not. They actually, when they first announced. Yeah, but I want to do it now. I'm Phil.
How did that not destroy the crop? I'll go get the tractor. Hours.
Yeah. I do a lot of work for this and people.
1,000, bang on 11,000. Wait, it's gotta be 69%.
Well, if it's 39% from 1, 39 plus 39, so 30 plus 30 is 6. My brain is perfection.
Insert clips from earlier. Both of us are forgetting how to speak.
Hanging all your assistants and stuff.
I realised that, I was like, it's the other way around.
Yeah. See, you're just as much as a bully as I am.
Wow.
Cap. Oh, that's banging my tractor in the fuel cap.
Well,
You'll see it.
I told you I could be in 2 places, 9 places. So I was researching several different take over the role of Captain Jack.
No, I forbid.
And I was like, no, if that happens, I'm not watching it, no. And then a video on my YouTube recommended page about Disney apologised to Johnny Depp for firing him.
Him back.
Apparently him and his ex-wife with all that stuff is being through all sorts of mayhem. Apparently. I hope for God it's just all that's come up about him.
I'd say it is. And I'd say they have to bring out another Pirates of the Caribbean film, because if not, I'm going to cry.
They haven't even killed him off, so it's not like it wouldn't be right bringing him back. He's always survived. In one way or another.
How Jungle Cruise is set up to 2 days ago.
Yeah. It's on one of the drop down menus when you type in for the new movie that's meant to be coming out. It's like episode number 6 or so.
Yeah, so it should do. Can't replace him as Captain Jack Sparrow.
And they're gonna have to take it into account, because if they replace him, they're not gonna make any.
They'll lose money.
Behind it as well. Well.
Injured.
No, Josh. Yeah. Can you
Yep, Nola. We will save that. First day of winter is when the price is at its highest.
Right. These are.
It's canola, orphan.
It's in the silo now. I got a hand image on me, so there we go.
With you and breaking stuff.
It's just this last 10 minutes is a bit hectic.
Perfect parking.
Oh, I'm doing
Management. Such a
Why
boring
does it
person. I don't think that will go through the. You're doing all of that as well. Okay, that's not really what I've meant, but.
Move out of the way.
No. Back in the day.
Let's stream this. No, not a good idea.
Not good.
Very bad.
Racism is as a blah 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 blah. Do you know what? It's really tempting. We
Feel.
literally have a side.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, I don't understand it though.
Oh, it's the grand. You said chickens. I was happy.
I'm calling the police on you.
I know. I'm editing that out.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah, my render distance is that great.
Yeah. I'm
You
just.
drops, yeah. 6-0. It's another first turn. First turn. We're full. With it. Josh.
Ow! I've been thrown about a little bit. I hit the back.
No, Josh is disappearing.
Silage slowly seep. I'm slowly submerged.
This is roleplay to the next level.
It's the worst death imaginable.
The first 90 is caution. That skit in, then. I'm just having that as the intro.
What other animals they go moo?
Because you go more there so far.
About 105.
And then there's all the potatoes. Washing all them potatoes.
Massive bit of grassland next to it.
Do we have the mod for that installed?
And the spare fuel tank is compromised in the terms of it's probably.
I'm almost done. I've got like one row left. I pay, apparently.
Friend,
He's watching.
he doesn't. He's lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, he is. Auto instead of variable. What? On what?
In your editing software menu in Mojave, you go into the menu and you change it to auto.
Chicken coop and what I've done with the boxes.
No, there's a goddamn thing not work.
No.
Shut.
Boring.
Even more cost effective.
No.
But worth more money. Oh no, there's a glitch.
Yay! I've done a thing. The weight. You didn't do the weight. Come back. You can do the canola. Look. Spilled the beans. That's what I did. I'm gonna do a thing manually. It sounded like I did.
Well,
Yeah.
software. You moaning about the highlight.
In.
Apparently.
Not Star Wars.
Yeah, what, that's coming through, is it now?
Yes. 1%.
Did you ever play FS18, team? Have these?
No.
Because we're gonna possibly have time for something.
Immediately.
No, it won't be built in. They did it with seasons. That's what people were complaining about.
Although the
I don't
modder's
think
not related to it.
the mod on to begin.
Videos, Vic.
Not the FS22 ones much, no.
Well, then you won't know any information, will you?
No,
When they first announced seasons, they put affiliated with the mod or the modder. I just want to start doing grapes and olives.
Well, we'll be able to do that. We will play on the right map when we'll get it.
Yeah, but I want to do it now. Ah! Just combine, so yes.
39%.
Well, if it's 39% from 1, my brain is perfection.
Both of us are forgetting how to speak.
Yeah, and you with your dirt filthy.
The other way around.
Yeah, the hell.
Should we get YOLO in on the fun this afternoon?
Yeah. Oh, that's better. You're gone now. You were banging.
On my screen I wasn't. That was on my end. On
What?
my end I...
Doing both for me. You were in the combine's passenger seat and you were banging.
No.
Obviously.
It's about rough. Not watching it. No.
No.
That's not right. And then a video popped up on apologising, firing him, saying they want him back.
Too damn fucking right though.
They've been legally battling each other, going through all sorts of... I hope for God it's just all fake, the stuff that's come up about him. It'd be right bringing him back. He's always survived. In one way or another.
In Pirates of the Caribbean, I've gone on to...
Yeah. No! I think they want to do it. And I was like, no, just no. Fucking Johnny Depp. Which...
Can't replace him as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Everywhere.
He'll lose money.
Yeah, a lot of it. And a lot of fanfare behind it as well. Similar, so it was very hard to notice, apart from apparently the beard was a different colour. One was... I didn't even realise throughout the whole every single movie. It wasn't until someone told me several years later.
You are very stupid. I mean,
I just didn't...
nice... Is it on the right side now?
Where you going? Come back! Hey!
Hang on, stay there. Yep. I don't know why you have to mess about. Turned in front of me.
On you.
So is when the price is at its highest.
These are fat.
It's canola, oilseed vape. You make vape.
Anyway, on that note.
It was a light clipping.